Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have this Samsung Galaxy S5 and I've been using this Samsung Galaxy S5 in this ultra power saving mode, and if you notice everything is in black and white, it's in grayscale, and this is supposed to save a lot of power, and it's been slightly over 24 hours, and Samsung says I have 68% battery life right now and I can get about 7.8 days, but it's not as rosy as Samsung says. But we'll have a look. The first thing is that you can have only 6 apps that can be running here. For example, I have selected all the 6 apps. I have the internet browser. We also have the Twitter, and WhatsApp was also added. Now if you want to add one more app, for example, you can't add it, you have to remove something. For example, we'll remove the lock. You just go here and hit this remove, and now I've removed the clock, and now I can add some more applications. Again, you see the selection of apps is actually pretty limited. These are the apps that you can use. You can't use every other app that you have. So the selection of app is a little bit limited, but again, you can actually adjust some settings. By default, it will be on the 3G or your mobile connection, but you can make it work even with Wi-Fi. And to do that, you need to click here and go to the settings, and from here you can switch on Wi-Fi, and we'll switch to Wi-Fi. For example, I'll do that, and as you can see, it is connected to my Wi-Fi network now. So it can work with Wi-Fi also. Again, the settings are also limited. We have Bluetooth, we have airplane mode. You can also adjust your mobile settings, location settings. By default, it was set to off, so I kept it to off. And we can also adjust the brightness, and we also have the auto brightness sensor also. So that also kind of works here. And in terms of sound, you can adjust the volume, etc. But again, do note that we don't have any access to music players, anything. These are the limited apps. And now to give you an idea how well it worked, it's been almost slightly more than 24 hours. So let's just get out of this one. And I started it when it was at 99%. So we are at what now? 63%. So that is roughly about 36% it consumed in 24 hours. So let's look at the usage. Let me now disable this power saving mode, and it will take about 20-25 seconds to come back to our normal mode. In my normal usage, within 24 hours, the battery used to fall around 31 to 32%. So yes, definitely it's an improvement, but I couldn't use the phone as much as I would have liked, because we did not have the email app, which is kind of important for me. So it's disabling, and we'll look at the power figures also. And we are now back to our normal mode. This is our normal mode. So let's look at the stats, and let's look at, let me just go back to this grid view, and let's look at the battery. And as you can see, it's been slightly over 24 hours, 1 day, 32 minutes. And if we look at the screen on time, it's just around 2 hours of screen time. So with that ultra saving power mode, I used the phone actively. Around screen on time was around 2 hours, and in 24 hours it consumed what, around 36%, which is an improvement over the existing usage, I would say. Otherwise I would have used almost about 70% of the battery life, but no way it is like what Samsung says, like you will get 5x or 6x battery life. For example, again, it says that out of that 62%, I'll get a maximum standby of 7.7 days. I would say in my rough calculation, it was losing in about 8 hours. I did not use the phone, it was on standby, and during that time the phone actually lost about 6% of power in standby when I was not doing anything, even in this ultra power saving mode. So definitely the claims of Samsung, for example, when it was around 100%, when I put it, it said 11 days odd of standby time. I don't think so you'll get something like that. In my rough estimate, you will get around max of about 4 odd days. And again, do note that this is the Samsung's Exynos version. The results might be a little bit different for the Snapdragon version. But again, this ultra power saving mode is beneficial, and I would say if your battery falls down to around 20% and you still need to eke out a couple of more hours, then definitely this ultra power saving mode will help you. In my rough estimate, it should give anywhere around 2x the power to about 2.5x at the max. I hope that you found this video helpful regarding the ultra power saving mode. I'll also be making a lot other videos on the Samsung Galaxy S5, including its full in-depth review. So if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the same. Thank you for watching this video. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.